I'm 90. I don't have much time left. And before I go, there's one thing you need to hear. People think when you reach my age, you start thinking about death. That's not true. You think about the moments you didn't live, the words you never said, the days you kept postponing. I've watched generations rush their lives, yet somehow never arrive anywhere meaningful. Always busy, always tired, always waiting for someday. Let me tell you something no one warned me about. Life doesn't end with a big moment. It ends quietly. When you keep telling yourself you have time. I had time once. So did everyone I buried. We said, next year. We'll do it later. When things settle down. They never do. The most dangerous lie you'll ever believe is this. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow steals decades. At 30, you think you're early. At 50, you think you're fine. At 70, you realize the clock was never on your side. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to wake you up. Because one day, much sooner than you expect, you'll sit where I am. Looking back. Not at what you failed at, but at what you never tried. If you love someone, tell them. If you're unhappy, change something. If your heart keeps pulling you toward a life you're afraid to live, start now. Don't wait. Life is too short to leave your story unfinished. I'm 90. I've learned this too late. I hope you don't. You think I'm here to talk about death. I'm not. I'm here to talk about the life most people never live. The life they keep postponing while chasing the wrong things. The life that slips away silently while they focus on what seems urgent but isn't important. Most people live in the shadows of their own fears. They follow paths that feel safe. They settle for comfort. They do what everyone expects instead of what their heart whispers. And one day, they wake up, wondering where the years went. I've seen it. Friends, family, strangers. All trapped in routines, all convinced that happiness is somewhere in the future. They think they have time to chase dreams, to fix mistakes, to say the words that matter. But time is a thief that doesn't announce itself. It passes quietly, and when it's gone, there's no getting it back. People ask me, what's the secret to a good life? And I tell them the truth. It's not about wealth. It's not about fame. It's about courage. The courage to face yourself. The courage to break the cycle of waiting. The courage to choose what really matters. Most people live their whole lives with a voice inside that says, later, tomorrow, someday. And those days pile up into decades. Someday never comes. I'm here to tell you to stop waiting, to pay attention to your heart, to notice the small moments, the connections, the chances to love, to create, to live fully. This isn't about fearing death. It's about refusing to let life pass you by unnoticed, about choosing a life that makes you feel awake, present, alive, even when the world tells you to settle for less. Because a life unlived is far scarier than death itself. I've been 90 years in this world, and the most important lesson I can leave you is, don't wait, live now. I've seen people win, I've seen people lose, and I've seen people waste decades without realizing it. I've watched lives unfold like stories written in slow motion, some filled with laughter, adventure, and love, some filled with regret, silence, and unspoken words. I've seen friends chase money, status, and approval, only to arrive at the end feeling empty. I've seen families torn apart by pride, stubbornness, and fear of being vulnerable. I've seen time slip through hands that thought they had forever. I've seen dreams abandoned because people were afraid to fail. I've seen talent go unnoticed because comfort felt safer than risk. I've seen love ignored because people waited for the perfect moment. that never came. And I've seen the contrast. Those who lived deliberately, who followed their hearts even when it was scary, even when the world questioned them. Their lives were quieter, yes, but richer, full of meaning, full of memories that never faded. At 90, I can tell you the truth. Nothing matters more than how you spend your days, how you treat people, and whether you dare to live the life you imagine. You don't need permission. You don't need anyone's approval. You only need courage and the willingness to start now. I speak not from theory. I speak from a lifetime of watching, learning, and surviving. Every story I've seen, every choice I've witnessed, confirms the same lesson. Life is fleeting, and the cost of doing nothing is far greater than the cost of trying. If you want to live fully, you must act while you still can. Because time, once gone, never returns. The saddest people I knew were not the ones who failed. They were the ones who waited too long. They waited for the perfect moment. They waited for the right words. They waited for someone else to give them permission to live. And in the waiting, life quietly passed them by. I've seen people hold back love because they were afraid of rejection. I've seen people postpone their dreams because they thought the timing wasn't right. I've seen kindness left unsaid, risks left untried, and passions ignored, all because they told themselves, "I'll do it tomorrow." And tomorrow never came. I've learned that regret isn't about what you fail at. It's about what you never dared to attempt. It's about doors you never opened, conversations you never had, chances you let slip away. Some of the happiest people I've known weren't perfect. They stumbled, they failed, they hurt, they were hurt. But they lived. They chose courage over comfort. They chose action over waiting. The ones who waited too long? Their silence haunts the room long after they're gone. Their unspoken words echo louder than any failure ever could. At 90, I feel it in my bones, the weight of things I postponed, the quiet ache of moments I let slip. And I share this with you now because I don't want you to carry the same weight. Life is short, yes, but more than that, it is fragile. And the true tragedy is not death. It's a life left unlived, a heart left waiting, a story left untold. Don't wait. Don't let fear or hesitation steal your moments. Live now, while you can. No one tells you this when you're young. They don't warn you that life doesn't end suddenly. It fades, slowly, quietly. While you keep postponing the things that matter most, you postpone love. You postpone your dreams. You postpone saying the words that could change everything. You tell yourself, "I'll do it later." And later becomes years, then decades. Time doesn't pause for anyone. It doesn't wait until you feel ready, until circumstances are perfect, or until fear finally leaves. It moves on, silently, relentlessly. The truth is, every day you postpone living fully is a day you will never get back. Every smile not shared, every risk not taken, every chance to connect with someone you love. That's a piece of life quietly slipping away. The mistake most people make is thinking they have endless tomorrows. They chase comfort. They chase security. They chase things that don't matter, while the life they truly want slips through their fingers. I've lived long enough to see it clearly. Happiness isn't found in waiting. It isn't found in perfection. It is found in choices made boldly, in actions taken despite fear, in love given freely, in moments seized before they disappear. So listen carefully. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for certainty. Don't wait for someone else to approve your life. Start now. Choose courage over hesitation. Choose life over postponement. Because the longer you wait, the more life quietly fades, and you may only realize it when it's almost too late. Live deliberately. Live intentionally. Live fully. That is the core truth I wish someone had told me long before I turned 90. If you're watching this, please listen carefully. Please don't wait for the perfect time. It never comes. Don't wait for tomorrow, next week, or next year. Don't wait for fear to leave, for circumstances to align, or for someone else to give you permission. If there's something in your heart you've been avoiding, do it now. If there's a dream you've been postponing, chase it today. If there's someone you love, tell them before silence becomes regret. You have the power to choose your life, but only if you act. Waiting only steals what could have been. Every moment you delay is a moment lost forever. I've seen too many people spend their lives hesitating, thinking they have time. Time is not guaranteed. Time is not patient. And one day, you'll wake up and realize that the life you imagined slipped quietly by. So I'm telling you this not to scare you, but to wake you up. Take the step. Make the call. Say the words. Follow the path that scares you a little, because that is the path that leads to living fully. You don't need permission from anyone. You only need courage. Start now. Start today. Do what your younger self was too afraid to do. Your life is yours to live, and no one can live it for you. Don't waste another second waiting. Live boldly, love fully, and act while you still can. Because the truth is simple. The longer you wait, the less life you truly have. Make today count. One day, you'll be my age, and you'll wish you listened. You'll look back and see all the chances you didn't take, all the words you didn't say, all the moments you let slip by while waiting for someday. You'll realize that fear, doubt, and hesitation took more from you than failure ever could. That comfort and routine quietly stole the life you could have lived. And in that quiet reflection, regret will feel heavier than anything else. Because failure can be fixed. Mistakes can be corrected. But time lost can never be returned. The truth is harsh, but it's simple. The longer you wait, the fewer opportunities remain. The clock doesn't stop. And when it finally strikes, you'll wish you had dared to live differently. I'm not saying this to frighten you. I'm saying it so you understand the weight of postponement. So you feel the urgency in your bones. So you choose action over hesitation, love over fear, courage over comfort. Because one day, it will be too late. And all the what-ifs will echo louder than any triumph ever could. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't let life quietly slip away while you convince yourself there's still time. Start now. Live now. Love now. Before that one day comes for you. I'm 90. I'm not afraid to go. I've seen the end, and it is quiet, gentle, peaceful. But I am afraid. You might never start. Afraid that fear, doubt, or waiting will steal the life you could have lived. Afraid that hesitation will leave your heart full of what-ifs instead of memories. There is still time, but only if you choose now. Only if you decide today to live boldly, to love freely, to speak your truth, to chase the life that calls to you. Life is fragile. Life is fleeting. Life is far too precious to leave unfinished. I don't ask for much. I only ask this: don't waste it. Don't wait. Don't let the moments pass you by while you wait for the perfect conditions that will never arrive. Start. Even small steps matter. Even small acts of courage create ripples that echo through the rest of your life. I'm 90. I've learned too late that the greatest tragedy is not death. It's a life unlived. And so I leave you with this. Don't wait. Don't postpone. Don't let fear hold you back. Start now. Live fully. Love deeply. Speak boldly. Be courageous before it's too late.